Me and him disagree on a few things. Me and Big Serb already. I'm sure you know we have money on this. I don't know if you know that. Me and Big Serb.
Yeah.
He thinks Andrew's never going to win the Olympia. What do you think, Tommy?
Well, we're not about to talk about it right now.
Never going to win?
Never, ever.
I wouldn't say never. It's obviously winning is hard, but I think he can. I just,
I don't know, man.
I know
don't
he
think he's
can.
getting
Like
past Nick or
it's up to
Derek or
Nick.
10 other guys, you know?
Preach.
I don't care. Motherfucker, when he's on, he's on. We're all, it's fun too because we're all gonna have different top fives too. It's gonna be fucking sick.
Nah, it's going to be pretty much the same top 5, bro.
Maybe, but like different order, I think.
Yeah.
So do we want to quickly just write down what we think and then we'll rip into it once we do? Okay. We're not on the table either.
Get it all in here. Okay.
I feel like 6 through 10 is like,
So hard.
Is Bonak in this?
Yes, he is.
Where is he?
oh, that's right. Frick.
Oh my god, this is really hard. I'm gonna end up switching this by the time we're done
Oh, I know.
because I can't even start through 6 through 10 yet because that's hard. All right. Fine. I guess I'll rough draft it. 6 through 10 rough draft. Me and Big Star are gonna put money on this too.
Just make sure everybody knows the bets on this podcast. Every bet we got.
Yeah, exactly.
I can document this
You got
shit.
2 already. he's trying to lose some money. Honestly, I think we'll see. This is hard though. This is really fucking hard actually. There's a lot of good fucking people, dude. A lot of great people.
I
Jesus.
feel like there's like a list I would bet on and then like a list that I want to see.
I know. Well, put it where you put money on. Do it. Make
Yeah,
the
I'll go
list.
for like the more realistic lineup.
9 and 10 is tough for me. 9 and 10 is really fucking hard. Okay.
Yeah, no, I feel like I have like good guys in like the 9 and 10 spot.
I know, dude. I know.
I could go higher.
That's where I'm at for now. We'll see how this goes. I'm probably gonna switch this shit around. Before we're done, we'll make this official. Big Serb, don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
because watch, someone will come out of the woodworks and post like an update picture Saturday, and we'll be like, "Oh shit!"
This is it, though, right here.
This is it, this is
you
it
you
right
can't
here.
change it
Yeah,
after
this
this.
is
it.
After
Yeah,
today.
Me and you, we're good.
All right.
We're good. We're locking in.
Oh yeah, for you guys.
We're locking in,
Gotta-
dude. It's still hard for me. There's so many dark horses that could come in there and just fuck over there.
Oh, God.
You think Photo's gonna crack the top?
No, I don't.
I don't think so.
I was going to put him 10, but
I know, that's-
I just stick him out.
Yeah.
Because you got fucking Fitzwater. I forgot about this.
Exactly. I got Fitzwater at 10.
That's what I got.
Really? Ooh, I got him higher.
I got
Dude.
a 10 too.
Yeah, but
I
it's
would
like,
like him to be higher. I like him a lot.
Well, we're about to rip this apart,
Yeah.
so don't say anything. We'll get after it. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
So
I
how-
feel like it's a mix of like what I think and what I want to see.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's like
100%. It's very, very hard because, it's a very subjective thing. And it all really depends on how the fuck they come that day.
I know.
It doesn't matter how they look right
Exactly.
now
I
at
think,
all.
Yeah, I think 7 through 10 could easily switch for me.
Yeah.
All around. I mean, it could be. It could be all around. But I
for
think that's
sure.
pretty fucking solid where I'm at right now. I mean, we'll see. I might switch 2, 3, 4. I don't know. We'll see.
even my 1 through 5, like they could.
Dude, I'm
they
hard.
could
My
all-
1 through
they
5
could
is like
all-
fucking.
Like you can make a case for all
Like
them.
3,
winning.
3, 4, and 5 for me can fucking be any one of
Yeah.
those 3. You know?
Yep, I know. Or Andrew can come and just sweep the whole fucking show. You never know. And I lose $1,000.
Dude, all right, let's see. I'll just fucking make it what it is. See, all right, fucking.
And then how Dustin, how I want to do it too is like, you know how we have a lot of room?
Yeah,
Like potentially we should like try to get pictures of each athlete
I'll put it in.
and
Yeah.
put it in like the
Oh
top.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then we'll have like, and then maybe have columns of like Tommy, and just put columns and top through 10 if it could fit on there. I'm sure it will. And that way people know as we're talking, like this is his 10, my 10, his 10, and then
I got you.
maybe throwing bets in there too when we have bets.
All right, let's
Be a
go.
big
I'm
serve.
done.
I'm done.
All right, yeah, this is gonna be rough right here. But anyways, we are on technically episode 22.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Recording now? Okay.
Technically episode 22.
But technically-
however, we're gonna push this out a little bit earlier because Hey, we're 2 weeks away from that, from the main Super Bowl, right? Of
big boy.
bodybuilding. Here we go. The Olympia predictions episode. We got Big Serb and Tommy in here. Tommy Bell, I appreciate you guys coming out. This is going to be a rough one. There is some money on the line between these two gentlemen right here.
Yeah.
And so this is the recording and the on record of the bet. Okay.
Yes.
So number one bet is who's going to win. Okay. He's got Derek. He's got Hottie.
$500.
$500 bet, okay? Bet number 2 is the top 10. So whoever gets, the most in their top 10.
We don't know what money is going to be on that yet. We'll talk about that too.
Yeah.
Talk about it now. What you want to do?
Well, what do you want to do, bitch? What do you want to do?
250, where you going?
Let's do 250 then. Let's do 250. All right.
Yeah.
250
So watch, then you instigate it. Why don't we just make it an even G? So you know 500, 500, and then
Whatever you want.
and then it's
I'm fine with
$1,000
that. I'm
total.
fine with that.
1,000?
Yeah, fuck. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
So you got 500, you got 500 on the top one, 500 on this one right here.
$1,000. Yep. And then we also have a little special bet too, but this is more of a long bet that I don't think Andrew's ever getting Miss Olympia. I just don't. Sorry, Andrew. I love you to death. I think
That's
it's great.
like
So
the rest
Andrew,
of the time.
and it's $1,000
until he retires.
If he wins Olympia,
Yeah.
I got to give him $1,000. And if I'm sure we'll keep betting every year, but I'll probably whatever. And then if he retires or gets injured or something, then I get the $1,000.
You hear that? Yo, Andrew, come on. You look nasty at Texas. I mean, I can only imagine.
Yeah. But today, we're really going to talk about the top 10, man. We could go on forever, dude. I mean, there's so many different people here that are amazing athletes, man. And I think everyone has arguably the same people in the top 5, but I think the top, the top 6 through 10 are going to be where it's going to be very tough to pick. So let's just break down the athletes real quick. We have pretty much 19 people qualified. Big Ramy obviously isn't going to be competing. I think Nathan's out. We talked about that one. Yeah. Nathan Diasha deserves to be on the Olympia stage. He's going to be out. Barus Tabani, Jesus, he absolutely deserves to be there. We're going to do this list without him, guys, because we don't think he's going to make it. I just don't think he's going to. Big Serb, to be fair to the list, we want to make sure we take him out, but hopefully he can make it there. Put a Hottie Chupin and just show up one day, 2 days before Olympia. So we'll see. Antonio Burden, he's out, but qualified. Break it down. Who we got? Who's qualified? That's going to be there.
All right, we got Mr. Derek Lunsford, okay, reigning champ right here. We're going to see what happens if he can hold it on for another showing. Hottie Chupin, he is hungry after that last showing. So, he's there. You got Mr. Sampson, Theo Leguerrier. I don't know how. I don't know if I'm saying his name
Theo
correctly.
Yep.
We got Mr. Rafa Brandau, Marty Fitz. He's the man right there. Love that dude. Nick Walker, Akeem Williams, Brandon Curry, William Bonac. We got John Jewett, Muhammad Foda, Jonathan De La Rosa, Andrew Jack, Hunter Labrada, and Bruno Santos.
Okay. So let's talk about the top 5. All right. Let's talk about the top 5. Who do we have winning? Dustin, you go first.
I mean, I got Mr. Derek, man. I got Derek just because, I love that man. That dude has shown a lot of progress from last year to this year. I think he's bringing another just monsters package. His back alone has just, I feel like has gotten bigger and more dense and more deep in the cuts. Like he's just looking nasty. I believe his chest has come up a little bit. I don't think it's come up to the point to where the majority of the people are going to say that it needs to be, but he's made improvements, and I think he's going to be the man. So
Derek's in it.
Yeah.
Big Star, what do you got? We know this one, but
Top 5? Or just
first place you got.
Yeah, you already know. I got Hottie. Hottie's going to win the Olympia.
why do you think he's going to win this year?
I just think he's too good. I think Derek is going to be off. And if he's off just a little, he loses. Hottie never comes off.
Yeah. He did come off last year, but that's why he lost, though.
I don't know if he was off.
But do you
I just
really think so?
Derek, he just came in really on in his shape, but I just don't see that happening again.
Yeah.
Nope.
Tommy, what do you got?
So this switches each week for me.
Who do you
Because
got this week?
last year I did have Hottie,
Yep.
and I did have Hottie, but I think I'm leaning more towards Derek right now, like today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why is
I think, if Hottie shows up like he did at the Arnold, it's going to be really hard to beat.
Yep.
But I do believe that Derek will make the improvements needed to kind of stay there. Oops.
You're good. I'm trying to make sure you get it.
So yeah, today I'm rolling with Derek to win.
Derek Lunsford. All right. Obviously, you guys know, huge Derek fan. Derek slaughtering everyone this in 2 weeks. I'm not gonna lie. That's my opinion. Only because me and Big Star can argue about this all day. But arguably last year, like I don't even think Derek. I think he was on from the back. From the front, he wasn't on at all. You know, and you could say Hottie wasn't on at all from the back. I mean, but still on. So even an off Derek can still beat an off Hottie. So even if I think you give Derek one more year. I've been calling this for years. How long have I been saying this? Since I started working with you a long time ago, I've been saying Derek's coming, dude. And you know, the first year he gets second year he gets first. And let's talk. You know, I know nobody wants to talk politics, but I'm just saying like. They love reigning champs. Like they want somebody to reign for a long time. This has been up and in the air, bouncing from person to person for years. Like, if Derek is on, he's gonna get it. Again, if he comes in off and Hottie comes on, bro, it could go right back to Hottie. I always say this, but like I'm literally sitting there watching Olympia last year. Were you guys like tossed, or when that was going on last year? Where were you guys' heads leaning? Because I was leaning towards Hottie.
So yeah, I thought when he walked out, I thought so.
Yep.
Just because of like how hard he is from like the front. And everywhere else, and like even after, I thought he still deserved to win.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know. I'm just I guess today I'm rolling with Derek, thinking he's going to make the improvements needed, and
right. And I'm guessing everyone here, if you pick Derek, you're picking Hottie for second, and vice versa.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so no one has disagreement on first and second place.
Negative. No.
Third place. This is going to get fun. Tommy, go first. Who do you got for third?
I'm going with Samson again for third. I do think he looked really good. What was that, Saturday? I do believe he needs to come in a little drier for this lineup. And I believe he will, so I think he'll repeat as third. Even though I want to see Samson or Nick win it. Like, might not happen this year, but if I had a list of who I want to see, it's going to be Nick and Samson, but
right.
I got Samson third.
What do you got?
I got Andrew third.
Andrew third?
I think Andrew's a freak. I think Andrew just makes everybody look small. And I think that this year, I think he's improved enough to beat Samson.
Yep.
Pretty easily, I think.
Bro, I might switch those two. Just from hearing you, how confident you are, I might switch those two. But we'll get on to that. What do you got?
I mean, I have Samson. I got Samson because, I feel like he's got a huge chip on his fucking shoulder, especially from last year. And, all the controversy that's happened throughout this entire year, him dropping Milos and then, basically coaching himself pretty much,
Well, his wife's coaching him now.
Exactly. But I mean, you know what I mean.
That's why I don't have him at third.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a complete disaster.
I just don't know because, they were doing that before Milos.
I don't think Milos was coaching Samson at all. Honestly, I think he was. I don't think Samson was listening to him.
You think it was just more
hearing
like
Milos speak? I don't know, bro. I don't think they had a good coach-client relationship.
I don't think that they did either.
I think he listened to his wife, and I think she made the calls and talked to Milos and probably had his. What do you think?
Same. I think, Milos definitely told him what he should do. And I think we've heard it on podcasts about he not really wanting to do that much cardio and stuff like that. So maybe they just didn't agree like fully.
Yeah.
And he was kind of doing his own thing, like along with doing what Milos wanted. And
Right.
maybe that's why it didn't work out. So
Exactly. So again, I think he's got a huge chip on his shoulder, and he's got a lot of people thinking negatively that he's not going to make the improvements necessary, or he won't come in as conditioned as he should be. And I'm hoping that he puts the pizza down, and he starts fucking doing some more cardio. We got 2 more weeks, motherfucker. Let's go. So yeah, I got Samson.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be completely different than all you guys. I'm choosing Nick, and the reason why I'm choosing Nick is because he's the only person that is complete from head to toe. Like the guy's not. Does he have a big waist, big Serb? Yes, he does. But is he on the money when it comes to conditioning? He was off in his last show. Everyone knows that. Like he thought he was going to walk in New York and just slaughter Martin, and Martin showed him what's up. But I think going to this show, it's Olympia. He does not miss on conditioning, and I do think that Samson misses every single time. I think even this past weekend, I wasn't impressed. He turns around, I'm not fucking impressed. You're not beating Nick Walker from the back. Samson is not beating Nick Walker from the back. Now, are they going to choose? This is bodybuilding, right? So I feel like if they're going to choose that aesthetic look only and give away the conditioning, and he is missing some body parts. Like he doesn't even have a back. He's a good, yes, but it's not proportional to his front. His front's fucking retarded. But again, still soft. So I have Nick placing ahead purely because he's complete head to toe, thick in the waist. But hey, man, look at fucking dude. Come on, Jay Cutler, bro. Okay, he slaughtered everybody. And
It's not Jay Cutler.
It doesn't matter though. Okay, it doesn't matter. Jay Cutler his waist was almost as wide as his shoulders. Nick Walker has a better midsection. You don't think so?
Hell no.
No?
Nick's like this, bro. And that shit is the biggest I've ever seen.
But when he's in
top
though,
tier.
But when he's in it, he controls it.
I don't know, man.
are you talking between him and Jay?
Yeah.
I think Jay had a little more width on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. To make his waist look a little bit smaller.
But I think his waist was
maybe
bigger.
same size.
I mean, the guy did have monster shoulders, but still, I'm just saying, it's possible with a big waist, you could place really well. And Nick Walker was injured last year, and arguably he could have, if he was on the money like in the past, he could give Derek and Hottie a run. So that's where my head's going to go. Now, fourth place, I'll just start it off. I got Samson. Maybe after hearing Big Star speak, I might actually put Andrew ahead of Samson only because of man. Andrew,
So what you doing?
fucking
4 or
on.
5?
I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. I don't know.
This got to be set in stone right here.
I mean, I'm going to think about it for a minute. It'll be sound stone by then, but I'm thinking about it. But right now, I have Samson because, for one, I think, again, you always have to lean a little bit towards, political a little bit. Like, he has such a big name. He's fucking amazing. He's a great ambassador. He's competing. They like that shit. I'm probably going to keep Samson, but, again, it could switch. What do you got?
For my fourth, I got Nick.
Nick?
Yeah. I got Mr. Nick Walker. Although I do really love Andrew and what he's brought, I mean, I could potentially put Andrew third, but at the same time, there's going to be a little bit of political value in there, I believe. So we'll see what happens there. But I got Nick for fourth. Again, I believe that he is very complete head to toe. He is blocky though, but again, he's got a big name, and I think it doesn't really matter what we've seen in the past. It's only going to matter what happens on that day. So, again, we'll see. I would like to see Nick, further up, but my prediction is fourth.
What do you guys got?
I got Samson 4th.
Okay.
Just because
So we agree on that.
he's Samson. Yeah. Yeah,
We
4th.
agree on that.
Okay, I got Nick in 4th. Mainly because Samson's beaten him before without very good conditioning.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It's like, do I switch those? I don't know, man. I don't know. Because you're 100% right. Yeah.
so, but I know Nick's going to be way improved too.
Absolutely.
And again, this is just my lineup for today. So it's stay Nick in 4th.
Okay. So fifth place, what do you got?
I got Andrew.
Yep.
I got Andrew.
And that's because,
Yeah. 3 for Andrew.
look, standing there, he's Mr. Olympia.
Yep.
I think
so
he
too.
beats everyone on the front shots. I really only give him the front shots on the ab and thigh over Nick. From the side and the back, I think Nick's
Yep.
a little too thick. So that's why I have Nick, slightly ahead of him right there. So
Who do you got in fifth?
I got Nick.
You got Nick in fifth? Okay.
So
you
our
got-
top 5 are already
They're all the
right
same.
there.
They're just a
But
little
it's just
different.
yeah.
Okay.
For sure. I mean, I got Andrew in fifth. Again, front, amazing. Best ab and thigh in the fucking business, I believe, at this point, for sure. But once he hits that side and you're comparing the guys, dude, there's just depth in the legs of Nick. There's depth in the legs of Samson.
Yeah, crazy.
He's not there yet. He's gonna get there
Andrew
for
is
sure.
299.
He's a monster.
That way in.
yeah,
There's depth in that motherfucker.
Yeah, no, I agree. But
$1,000 on this.
I agree, but again, I don't know, man. We're gonna see. Exactly.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. And again, at the end,
And he just started 2 years ago. That's
yeah.
why people don't
Which is
realize that shit.
wild.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
But he's also a little older though. Isn't he in his 40s?
that's good though.
He's
I mean, he's gonna get
40s.
better.
He's
Sean
almost
Roden did
there.
it at what,
Got the mature
47?
muscles.
Sean
More
Roden?
than like 45.
He was like 45, 47.
And I mean, Fleck or Wheeler.
Dude, Dexter Jackson looked the best he ever did at like
Jackson.
50 years old, bro. He won the Olympia. He was got second at Philheath, I think.
Samson's up there too. I think he's going to be 38.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's almost 40.
Okay. So that's another reason why I got Derek winning, man. Like he's so young. He's so fresh and they love him and he just has an unbelievable physique and I think they want to reign. But let's go on to 6. So I think we are all sleeping on Brandon. I don't know why. I know none of us.
Dude, I love Brandon Curry too.
Listen,
but
bro.
I mean,
Listen.
bro.
He got 4th last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck?
In the hospital day out,
Why
too.
with the hospital? Why do we not have Brandon higher? I have him in 6.
Because we got Nick in there and fucking Andrew
let's
showed
really
up.
quick.
Like,
Go around
that's
the
what I
table.
feel
Who do
like.
you got in 6?
Who I got in 6 is Brandon.
You got Brandon in 6?
got Brandon Curry in 6th
I got
place.
Brandon in 6. Who do you got in 6?
I got Rafael burned down 6.
Wow, that's a good one.
Who do you got?
Yeah.
I think Brandon's
He's my
he's gonna
7th.
fall now. That's it, man. I think
You think? You think he's done?
I don't think he's done, but I think he's going to get worse and worse every year, man.
Yeah.
I don't think he's focused on bodybuilding all the way through.
I agree.
So,
What do you think?
So for 6, I saw a picture of him today. I think I got Hunter.
Hunter?
You got Hunter.
No
in
way.
6?
Man, hey,
Yeah, I
when's
know.
the last
Look. I know the last show he did. Like I swear that stream sucked. The picture sucked. I know he's got a lot more to do. He's a little flat in the chest. He's got that torn pec, but I don't know. Maybe just because I'm a fan, I'm putting him up there. But
Okay.
I mean, I love Hunter. Don't get me wrong, but
I think he can get 6.
Yeah, he
So
can.
where do you have Brandon then? Because he just got
See,
fourth.
that's hard.
He
to
just got fourth.
I feel like I'm disrespecting him so bad.
Like that's the thing is, you know.
I'll get there. We got a little
So
while.
okay, so, all right. So I'm going to talk about Brandon a little bit because he was fourth place. So we got to put some respect on it. He's a Mr. Olympia. I don't think they're going to disrespect him and give him out of first callouts, in my opinion. But that's why I have him 6 purely because of that. Do I like his physique? Personally, I don't. I think he's got small legs. To be honest, sorry, don't hate me, but and just be honest, it doesn't match his upper body. We all know that. If he just matched it, he'd be Mr. Olympia every day when he walks on stage, right? I've never been a fan of Brandon's physique ever. Even when he won Olympia, no one was there. I'm sorry, it just is what it is, right? So, but they like him. They've given him first callouts every time. That's why I have Brandon 6. Would I love to see Raphael, Hunter, William, Martin, all these people? Potentially, but this is where it gets really hard.
yeah, for sure.
Really fucking difficult, guys.
Is
so.
Brandon still in Kuwait or wherever?
So I actually just looked up. Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, so
He's up there.
he looks. He's Brandon, bro. He's not gonna miss. You think he's coming to Olympia not to like bring it?
No, I think he's gonna bring it. I just think there's like younger guys catching up, and he's getting to that age where like. Well, again, look, he's proven me wrong the last 2 years, but I just think the legs are never going to catch up at this point. They're probably going to only get worse because of the age a little bit, and they were never his strong point either. So, I think like, there's guys like Martin, Hunter, even Bonac that's just super dense in that area that could.
I'll say we're all sleeping on Bonac too, but
yeah, I know.
All right, so let's really quick. I'm gonna go over the other top 5. So there's a lot to talk about on this. So and then everyone else should say their top. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 6 I have Brandon, 7 I have Raphael, 8 I have Hunter, 9 William, 10 Martin. Who do you got?
So I got Rafa 7. So obviously Brandon 6. I got Rafa in 7th. I got Bonac in 8th ahead of Hunter.
Yeah.
But my 9 and 10 was kind of like, I don't know, I can flop those. But again, I got Hunter just because I got respect for him and he's been in the game for a while, and this is Marty's first fucking Olympia. So I love Marty Fitz. I really want to see him shine, but I have Marty Fitz 10th. But again, my 9 and 10 can kind of like flip flop. But right now, again,
Serb, what do you got?
6, I said Rafa. 7, I got Bonac. 8, I got Hunter. 9, I got. Did I say Brandon already or no?
I don't think so.
Shit, I messed up. Go ahead. Let me.
Tommy, what do you got?
All right.
Too many people.
So 7, I'm going for the young guy. I'm going Martin 7.
Oh wow.
I think
Okay.
he just has a really crisp, fresh look, and I know he's going to be sharper than the New York showing, which was really good for him.
yeah.
Was it 7? So 8, I have Brandon. 9, I have Rafa, and 10, Bonac.
Wow. Okay. Okay. So you're harsh on Brandon then. Harsh on him. But hey, if it
Yeah,
was,
but no, he could
I
get as
agree.
high as like he could get top 5. Like you just never know. I don't know. This might be the year where he falls a little bit.
I mean, I think he's fallen, but do you think they're gonna move him that far out?
I don't know, man.
Politically alone? I don't know. They don't like doing that shit to Mr. Olympia. Look at Ronnie Coleman, dude.
Yeah, I know, but like Big Rammy went from like 1 to 5.
He did. He did.
So it's like
but he had, you're not wrong. But I don't know, man. Okay, guys. So this is where it gets really tough for like people to mark down different things. We're gonna wait on Big Serb to get his stuff together over there because he's sleeping on Mr. Brandon. But I mean, I don't know, man. I think Raphael, dude, could easily get 6. Dude, he could beat
If he comes in condition.
Samson or Andrew, bro.
yeah,
Like,
he can.
okay, so that's another thing. I'm glad you said that because I just looked at it. Everyone's going crazy about that video. I'm not, or the
I'm
picture.
not fucking
The
impressed.
picture. I'm not impressed.
Which picture? Of who?
There was a picture of his
Of
most
Rafa.
muscular. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see
Just
it.
a recent picture on Instagram. And like you sent
Yeah.
that to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, he looks great. Honestly, I really love he's got that shape like Andrew Jack has, that fucking classic type of shape that just, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
But he needs that conditioning.
He's always been conditioned though. This is
Right.
but he's trying to push that size.
Exactly.
So in order to do that, he's probably sacrificing some conditioning.
He has to.
All right, I'm ready.
Talk to me.
Let me do Rafa 6, Bonac 7, Hunter 8, Fitzwater 9, and Curry 10.
Wow. Wow. Well, hey, it's possible. Is it possible? Absolutely. Would I like to see that? I'm dreaming here. Yes, I would like to see that because I don't think Brandon should have been first calls last year either. But I'm just saying, like, I don't know, man. This is hard, especially when there's money on the line. You want to kind of get it right, but again, it's so up in the air at this point. We could all be wrong. We could all be wrong. shit. Brandon, you never know. Brandon might be sleeping and just come in and win the whole damn thing. You never know.
I had this guy
'Cause they
John
love him.
Jewett at 10, but I don't have a spot for him.
John Jewett at 10?
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
him.
you know, I like John
He'll be
too, but
another-
at the same time, I don't see him breaking the top 5 anytime soon. I mean,
He's not bringing the top
I
10.
don't think
Top
he'll
10 or top 5?
Well, top 5 for sure. He's not
Okay,
breaking.
yeah.
Top 10, I don't. I
think he'll be
that's
11
up in the
though.
air. Up in the air.
Yeah.
Maybe next year. He ain't doing it this year.
Yeah, so I mean, we could talk a little about like some underdogs that could potentially show up. So who's like your guys' dark horse as far as these underdogs?
Well, okay, so I'll have John Jewett right outside. I think, honestly, maybe in the whole lineup, he's one of the more complete guys.
Yeah.
Peeled, complete. He's just a little smaller.
Exactly.
That's about it. And I
Also,
feel-
Akeem, man. Akeem is fucking. I
Oh,
don't know
shit.
about
Yeah,
that, man.
dude.
You can't forget
forgot
about
He might
Akeem's
be
in
in the
there,
top
too.
10 too.
Like I would put Akeem ahead of John Jewett.
Yeah.
If we were going more than past 10, then absolutely, yeah. So, but Akeem could place last. If he's soft, he's placing last.
he's not soft.
No,
have you
he's
seen him?
not.
Is he not? Does he look good?
I mean, he showed up good at the Arnold UK.
if he looks like okay, but is he good enough to beat like a William or Hunter if he's on? I don't know.
Bonak's super dense, and, you know, he comes in pretty conditioned.
Polished from the back.
I mean, he can beat Bonak. I don't know. I think Akeem's back is like,
It's a problem
yeah, it is.
genetically.
Yeah,
And
very high ladder.
he'll have to like, it might take like one of those like guys in front of him to come like slightly off for him to win. Cause I think
yeah.
even though he's close on the other shots, I think he gets like blown out of the water on the back. So
Yeah, I think so too. But I don't know, man.
So
This is unofficial, bro. Fuck that. We got to redo this shit.
we're gonna have to redo it.
Yeah, I'll text you
before we
what I
go.
want.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
it's
a
too
lot
much.
of a lot of names that could come, and guys, literally this entire list could switch. But I think firmly that's going to be there as the top 2. Anything else could pretty much be up.
Top
in there.
5 we firm.
John De La Rosa.
You think top 5's firm?
Yeah.
Wall. Yeah.
He's pretty
John
complete,
DeLosa
too.
could.
Top 4 is
Okay,
firm.
so there's been a few years, man, where you see like the one he got slammed at the past 2 shows. What's his name? Black guy, crazy X frame. He placed 9th and won Olympia. He tore his Achilles tendon. You know what I'm talking about. He just plays. Yeah, open
Patrick
bodybuilder.
Moore?
Patrick Moore. Yep. So, okay, remember when he showed up?
Oh yeah.
He just showed up, bro. Randomly, boom, 9th. Like once, boom. Like, I'm here, bitch.
Yeah.
So could that be like somebody like a Martin or like a that just shows up?
John Jewett,
John
yeah.
Jewett beats these guys.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's conditioned, bro. They like that shit at the Olympia. You got to be conditioned.
So I remember when John Jewett first hit the scene, I was like so impressed, dude. He was like one of my favorite bodybuilders, and then he obviously took some time off and probably trying to grow and whatever else happened. When he came back, he just never made it the same, I think. But he has a phenomenal physique. I'm actually one of my favorite physiques. So what do you guys think about? Just talk about some underdogs here. So Theo and Bruno. Who's winning?
Last is going to be Bruno.
Yeah. You know,
I'm not really.
I actually thought Presti beat him in
I agree.
not this last show, but
So is
one
Presti
before.
not qualified?
He's not.
No, he's no way.
And I think he's
He's really good.
I think it's just like the leg size. It's
Yeah.
Did Justin Shire not qualify?
he didn't compete this year. He took this year off.
Because he won his first ever show, right?
Yeah, so he
So
competed
that
last
was that was
year.
for last year.
He got like 15th or 16th
Oh,
or whatever.
okay. I thought it was for this year.
No.
He took it off. Wow. Okay. So again, like we're gonna have to definitely. I'll probably do the same thing with you, Big Serb. But again, Derek's looking good, man. Derek's looking good. I'm gonna tell you again. Derek he's gonna remain. He's gonna reign. He's gonna be another like 6 to 8 time Mr.
You're out of your
Olympia.
motherfucking mind with that.
6 to 8 time Mr. Olympia.
So I got to play the the devil's advocate right here in terms of like you guys setting in stone your fucking list. Why can't you set it in stone right
Can't.
now? Why not?
I just can't. I got to redo it. I'm already all fucked up. I put too many numbers. I don't even
Okay,
know
then
what
write
five.
1 through fucking 10 right
do
here
10,
and
bitch.
start
Let's
writing
go.
some names on there.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's what yo.
I haven't changed. The thing is that he's helping me. Tommy, you can help him. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, like okay. Nick Walker, I think is a firm third for me. I don't think Samson's beating Nick.
I think you're really wrong there.
I think Nick is a firm third for me. I think Samson and Andrew could switch. Brandon could easily get outside. I think Raphael could enter up a little bit.
But they're never going to take Nick over Samson, bro.
You don't think so?
No. It's too pretty.
Yeah.
He's huge.
Well, listen, bitch, I can't have the same thing as you. You know what I'm saying?
No, keep
Switch it
Nick
up.
there. You can't switch that. That's your boy. I'm just telling you
He
what's
said that's your
happening.
boy. I just think that Nick Walker has again. You talk about chip on your shoulder. That man's got a big chip on his
course he
shoulder.
does.
But he is
Yeah.
coming back from the hamstring injury. So Tommy, Nick, you're in his corner.
Well,
How much does that set him back
I don't think it sets him back at all.
He ain't sending him back.
at all?
No, I don't think the hamstring does. You even hear some guys say that when they tear it, it looks better just because it looks kind of like fucked up. So it makes it look
So
like
it
there's
gives
more
you a little
detail.
Chris
Yeah,
Bumstead.
yeah, yeah.
Chris Bumstead's got that, right?
Yeah, so I don't know. I think, he could get third or second or shit. I mean, first, depending on how the other guys come. But
Right.
yeah, I don't think it sets him back. I think he'll look significantly better than New York. And yeah, I don't know. He just wants to prove everyone wrong. So
Right.
All right, I'm done, bro. I got it.
All right. Well, let's hear, man. I'm gonna break down my top 10. You break. All right. So first I got Derek. Second I got Hottie. Third Nick. Fourth Samson. Fifth Andrew. Sixth Brandon. Seventh Raphael. Eighth Hunter. 9 William. 10 Martin.
I just switched it again. Damn it. All right. Hottie, Derek, Andrew, Samson, Nick, Rafa, Fitzwater, Hunter, Bonac, Curry.
You're crazy, bro. Kerry's not placing 10th. I'm telling
Curry's
you right
not,
now. He's not placing 10th.
Boom, set in stone. You heard it here.
I think the reign's over, bro.
The thing is, even if I switch it, guys, I can still complicate that. So I'm going to go with my initial thoughts here. I'm going to leave it there because they can all switch. Everyone. We could be 100% wrong on every fucking one besides maybe 1 or 2 placings. So we might only get 3
It's
right.
gonna be all.
Oh, yeah. It could be all over the board
because
here.
it's so close. It's apples
If you get
and
3
little
right, it's
oranges.
good.
I know.
4 right, yeah.
It's really good if we get 4 right. So if you look at his sheet, you look at mine. What's like the one thing you would argue?
In terms of both of you
Mine,
guys.
just mine. You're on my team.
All right, so
this one's messed up. I actually have Rafa in front of William, but
Which is what?
I wrote it. So I have Rafa 9th and
Ninth?
William 10th.
And who's 8? Curry.
Curry.
Yeah, I mean,
And I feel like I'm doing Curry a favor there.
You are.
Just because he's.
What do you think? I'm gonna have him in 6, bro. Of course I'm doing Curry a favor. Like, do I, think he's gonna be a
Rafa's
6?
better than Curry, man.
Of course. But then you could say Hunter could easily swap it though. Hunter could easily swap it. And he can go all the way up to 5th or 6th. Hunter can go up to 6th.
Yeah, he could, but Hunter, I don't know, man.
William
Raphael to me is a really pretty physique.
Bonac is so consistent that I would put him ahead of 100, but that's just me. But that would be my only fucking swap
The
here.
only thing with Bonac is the waist is getting a little wider too, though.
Yeah, you're right. I would agree.
I just think they're not gonna. I think what the battle here is gonna be Raphael and Hunter. Those two are gonna be battle.
yeah.
Because that's apples and oranges there. And do I think Hunter's better? I might have to switch, man. Because I think Hunter might get 7th here. I don't know.
That's who I got. Don't do that. We're gonna have the same numbers.
Well, the thing is, listen up, man. I'm trying to hear it out here, man. We got a lot of differences here, okay, kids? You got Mr. Brandon Curry at
because you're
10th.
both different people.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I'm really thinking about if I put these two together,
You can't have the same list.
they
of
like
them.
Hunter better. I think Hunter's more conditioned, for sure.
Then
Yeah,
who?
let me get that pen.
Oh, okay, there
It's
you
money on the line. Let me get this pen. All right, so I'm going to switch these two, I think. I think I'm going to switch Hunter. I think I'm going to put Hunter here and Raphael here.
So you're swapping Hunter and Rafa.
I have to, man.
Okay,
because,
there you go. Boom.
Because I might
Read
switch
it
some
out
more.
again, man. We need to get this shit locked down on tape.
All right,
Read
well,
your
I'm just
list.
saying. Well, we're gonna do. Well, when you gotta
Just take a
leave, I'll
picture of
make
your
sure.
list.
No,
I don't
we'll
need-
do
I
it.
don't need
We're
that.
gonna do it. But I'm just saying. So I'm battling here, bro. I'm battling 1 and 2. All right, so if Brandon and Hunter, like again, I think Brandon's set. I think Hunter's gonna be that. Now this is tough for me too. You know what I'm saying? Because Williams, there's no way Williams not getting 9th at least.
Okay.
No way.
Yeah.
And I think Martin's getting 10th. So I'm leaving it there. I'm confident with that list.
Got it.
I'm very confident. Okay.
boom,
What are
there
you
it is.
switching? Anything?
I'm not.
You're good to go.
I'm locked in.
All right, I'm locked in there too. I think Hunter's gonna be a little bit better.
All right, this is just for like shits and giggles, but what if Baruz does make it?
If I was, I got him
Now you're
6.
just
I got
throwing
him
fucking, you know.
I got him 6th if he makes it.
6 as well. I got
you
him
know-
5th. I think he beats Nick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, man.
I'd probably put him in 6 too. I think I got him in 6. I still think top 5 set. I don't think he's gonna.
Yeah.
Good break top 5.
I don't think so. And we could say that too. What if Nathan shows up? Because Nathan's beating some of these guys too.
Nathan in top 5.
No,
I would
have him like the
top
8 to
top
10.
Exactly. I would. Yeah, for sure. I would have Nate in there in the 6 to 10. But
Because he already lost to Bonac and Baruz this year.
Yep.
But did he beat him once too, though?
Yeah.
There was
I
those
don't
like
think
3 straight up like shows where they all won, right? Like,
yeah.
It was close. Yeah. I can't
Yeah.
remember who won, but
Bruce, I'm pretty sure beat Nathan at that show.
yeah, Bruce beat him.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
The one that he.
Yeah, Bruce just is so freaking consistent. Isn't it so sad, dude, that like these great bodybuilders have such a trouble getting over here?
Yeah.
Like him, like he should have been there 3
Well,
times.
What? Hottie's able to come here because he's sponsored by Evogen, right?
I think so.
Is it like a work visa type
I think it's
thing?
like a work visa or
So
something.
why don't they just do that?
Yeah, I know. I don't know why.
Somebody sponsor him from America.
I know, even if it's for like a month.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'd sponsor him fucking full time. The guy's an absolute unit. He'd be in the
Yeah.
top 10 without question. He'd
Top
slaughter half
six.
of these. Yeah.
First call up, guaranteed.
He's not beating Hunter. I mean, he's beating Hunter. He's beating ref.
Yeah, and he's also
He's
like
my
a
dog.
taller guy too, so he'll like appear bigger.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
so.
Okay, so I'm pretty set with this. You know, I think this is a great thing. We'll make sure we write this down. So go over your top 10 real quick. We'll all just say it out loud real quick, just so we get it locked down.
Got Derek Lunsford, Hottie, Samson, Nick, Andrew, Brandon, Rafa, William Bonac, Hunter, and Marty Fitz 10th.
All right, I got Derek, Hottie, Samson, Nick, Andrew, Hunter, Martin, Brandon, Rafa, Bonac.
Okay, sir, go.
Hottie, Derek, Andrew, Samson, Nick, Rafa, Fitzwater, Hunter, Bonac, Curry.
Okay, and I got my boy Derek, Hottie, Nick, Samson, Andrew, Brandon, Hunter, Raphael, William, and Martin. So this is locked in. This is official, guys.
Gotta check off.
All right,
the
are any of you guys going?
No, my buddy Justin's going
you?
though,
I was
officially.
officially, and then I just my wife.
Yep. Take a picture of that shit.
Oh shit! Oh, congrats. Okay.
Oh wow, dude, nice. Boy or girl?
Boy,
Wow, dude, you're about to have some fun, bro.
Congrats, dude.
I'll tell you, man. I coach my son, you know, all the time, and seeing him grow is it's the best feeling in the world. So
yeah,
it's gonna be
I'm looking
awesome.
forward to it for
Yeah.
sure.
Are they still undefeated?
Still undefeated.
Okay,
Yeah, we
sweet.
just beat the best team in the whole league. They scored on us once, so we had our red defense was
Yeah.
whatever, but
Yeah.
it's like our second tier. We were just having fun. 26-7. So they got one touchdown on us.
So how does that work? Like, how many games do they play? And do they play like?
We play like 10 games. If we win this championship, which we just beat the best team, so I'm pretty sure we will, as long as
Yeah.
we don't have an off game. Then we go to semifinals in Georgia, which is like the southeast
Yeah,
of the
right,
United
like
States.
region, yeah.
The regionals, right? We beat that, and then if we win there, then it's in Naples and it's a national championship.
Oh, dope.
So,
dope.
and we're nasty. I mean, we've been spanking every team to zero pretty much.
yeah.
So we're nasty, man. I'm very excited. But just for shits and giggles, who's winning Classic?
Come on, Chris Bumstead. That's too
Do
easy.
you want to do like a top 5 for that? Or?
Top 5.
That's
Real
rough.
quick? Sure, why not? We'll have some fun with it. Okay. All right, so this is the only thing, man. Like, I don't follow Classic the way I do Open. Like, there's just
Yeah, I don't either.
Okay, did you guys see the amount of competitors that are qualified for Classic Physique? You know, there's 60 plus.
You see the amount for fucking men's physique, dude?
There's 60 plus,
Stupid.
and same with bikini. So
Yeah.
my first question is do they need to put something in like, because it's not the Mr. Olympia if there's 60 fucking competitors.
No.
There needs to be 20 max, like 20, bro. This is the best 20 in the world.
Yeah.
You got to
I
win.
would agree.
I think they
Right?
should, cut it down only because we saw what happened last year. I don't think the fucking big boy should go on at like 11 at night.
No.
You're in a
Absolutely
routine
not.
all year with waking up early in the morning and having your last meal by that time, and it's like
You're fat.
You kinda gotta, like-
full and-
like change things.
Now you got to
right?
strategize.
Yeah,
and
so
shit.
yeah, I get they want him on last because like I feel like they think that people are going to leave. But
people
that
will
Friday prejudging, man, they should just go. They should just put him on first. Just,
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Or you know what they do sometimes too is like they'll not Saturday night times they'll start with the routines for open men's bodybuilding
Yeah.
to get the excitement.
worse.
No, but
And
I
then
think
go,
the
you know?
prejudging should be earlier. I don't
Yeah.
think they should wait all fucking day. And
100%. Because a lot of these guys, man, it's got to be tough though. Because you got to pretty much peak twice. Like Big Serb saying, he's saying
Yeah.
he doesn't think that's a good idea. And I know why. Because then you have to wait 3, 4, 5 more hours to go on stage again to battle again. Come on, like these guys, it's hard. And I obviously we all coach people. Like this shit's not easy.
No.
How hard is it? It's hard for me to peak a guy for a few hours, let alone 2 days in a row. You know. But that's why you're the best bodybuilder on the planet. You know, that's why, Hani Rambot is the GOAT of all GOATs. So, I mean, again, like I think we all got Chris Bumstead winning. Second,
Yeah.
who do you guys got for second?
I got Wesley in second.
Think Wes is beating Ramon?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to go Dino.
That's what I think,
Dude, yeah,
for sure.
Wesley obviously could beat him. I think he spanked him at the Arnold.
Yeah.
But I think Ramon was a little off from his Olympia showing, and I just think
Did you
he's
hear
gonna
about
show
him?
better,
He didn't even prep until like 6 weeks out, and then he just started prepping for it and just walked on stage. Did you
I
guys
just
hear
think
that?
he has a weight cap problem, bro.
Yeah.
He loses muscle to get into that, and he can't improve.
Who? Dino?
Yeah, he barely makes a weight.
You put him next to Chris, he's getting dwarfed. So what the fuck? So what is going on? How do you beat Chris then?
You can't.
You can't.
Wesley's the only one that can beat Chris.
Wesley absolutely is the only one that can beat Chris
think he
because
can beat
he's
Chris?
got room.
Could he?
Yeah,
Is
he
he?
has the
Probably
structure.
not. But
I don't
could
think.
he? Yeah.
Could he beat him when Chris is 40? I mean, maybe.
Wesley.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know, dude.
isn't Wesley older than him?
Yes.
yeah, a little
Chris is still like
Well,
28.
that's what I'm saying.
or
Though. I don't think Chris is done. I think he'll never lose until like.
I don't think he'll ever. I think he's gonna retire after this.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
You think? Everyone
already-
says he's going to retire. I don't think he's going to
I
retire.
think he will.
He said he wanted to stop competing when he was 30 anyway. So
Yeah, I mean it's possible, but real quick,
Improve.
I think Chris, Dino, Wesley. I don't think Urs is getting first call-outs, bro.
I think Urs is fourth.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I don't like Urs in Classic, man.
Urs can grow though. He's got
He needs to
15
do open.
pounds on his weight cap.
Does he?
Yeah.
No, I thought he was at the top of
thought
his
he was
weight
at the
cap
top of the
too.
No,
You
he's
sure?
6'1", 6'2". Yeah.
Wow.
I thought him and Dino were the same height.
No, do you know he's taller?
I like that Mike Summerfield guy this year.
Which was that? Tampa? Was it Tampa?
No.
There's a guy that wears like the socks, like all of his pictures are in those like high socks to his knees. I don't know. About that.
I'm not sure. The thing is, I don't really follow Classic, man. I'm a coach that just stays in my own zone and just focus on my athletes. But open bodybuilding has always been like a really true. Like, first of all, thank you guys so much for coming out here, man, and doing this.
Oh,
with me,
yeah,
'cause
this is
this
fun.
is super fun. Like, we're doing this every year. We'll
Yeah.
do this every single year, man, because it's so much fun breaking this stuff down.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I don't really follow Classic.
But yeah, in terms of Classic, if I was going to say anybody who could potentially take off Chris would be Wesley. Just the amount of improvement that he did from last year to this year. I mean, even when he first became a pro and started, like, this motherfucker came out of nowhere. And so it was just like, holy
He got
shit.
7th last year.
And then the improvement that just came about from this past year is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And he still has room.
And we're not thinking about either is we've never seen Chris next to Wesley. We've seen Chris next to Dino, Chris next to Urge. He dwarfs him.
Absolutely.
It's not men versus children. Wesley, he's a big boy. I think you guys are right. Maybe he's maybe.
Be the
Then again,
only one that I would even consider.
yeah,
Same.
yeah.
yeah. I don't know, man. I still feel like Dino was off. I feel like he's pretty good. He's set.
No, he's very good.
He's pretty good.
I mean, he'll get that call out, I think
sure.
they will put Wesley next to Chris.
What about 212? What do you guys got? Running 212.
Keon?
Keon for sure.
I think Keon's gonna just make it
Absolutely.
again. And
He's
just
just got the shape, dude.
Do you see him going up to open anytime soon?
I don't know, but he
I
could.
got Sean. Sean Clarita's gonna win.
You think
Do
Sean?
you think Sean's gonna come
So,
back?
okay, I think Sean is way harder, way more conditioned. I mean, if he doesn't fix the midsection, he'll just get second again.
That's what I'm thinking.
But
He
I
was
mean,
very bloated.
Dude, Keon's like front doubles, like
It's
probably like the
stupid.
best, like out there right now.
Even his
fucking
back
wild.
is phenomenal.
He's just got that
He's always had that though, man.
Yeah.
the nastiest X frame.
I just think Sean is, like he said, man. I like those physiques better. I'm very. It's subjective to me. So I don't like soft physiques, man. I hate that shit.
I mean, I'm right there with you. Let me ask you guys something. Name how many times Keon came in shape?
he did last year.
Once.
Yeah,
Can he do it again?
that's the
Yeah, I
thing.
think so. He's still a young guy. Like he's only improving. He
can.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll ever be as like hard as Sean, but that's just like a
Genetics.
You know,
Yeah. Well, do you
just
think
like
it's genetics? Or you think it's fucking hard work and following the fucking plan?
both.
Like,
Because I don't think like hottie conditioning. I don't think anyone can really match his conditioning. I mean, they could beat him, but I think that like extra level is definitely like
That's thin
genetics
skin.
somehow. Yeah, and I guess the way you train, like Branch, like all those guys that train like heavy and kind of threw shit around, they kind of have that like dense look to them.
do you think that's how Sean trains?
Dude, Sean trains nasty. You never watched
Yeah,
him
he does.
train on
Wears like a
YouTube?
XL shirt, bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you think he
Kills
trains
Keon in
like
training, bro.
Do you think,
Oh, yeah,
do
yeah,
you
I would
think he
say
trains
so.
like
I would say
Branch
he's
Warren, or do you think he trains like a Dexter Jackson?
Maybe not as like loose with the form, but he does. Yeah, he pushes himself hard.
heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
heavy for him. Yeah,
Well, that's why he has that granite hard look to him. Probably.
Yeah.
I think
Just
Keon's a
eat.
pussy in training. I feel like he just has
agree.
great genetics.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
No, he's a little bitch for sure. I'm not gonna lie. Keon,
I'll
I'll
be
be honest
honest,
with
like
you.
lazy and doesn't
Yeah,
like.
I've
Yeah,
heard that, but not only one coach. How many coaches he had now? And every year he just comes in. Even last year he wasn't peeled. Like
He
he
had
was in
enough, though.
shape.
Yeah,
he
he
was
had
good, but was he like
Yeah, I
what
think-
we all love? Like that, like
think it's just
honeycomb
'cause-
Heath condition. I don't know.
Sean didn't come in as good as he did the previous year, so they definitely.
I agree.
docked
And
him
the
for
same
that.
thing, again, he's got that problem that Nick does with his waist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Sean needs to be bigger because he's such a short guy and like
Control.
Doesn't he have, he's like fucking 20, 30 pounds under, right? Or
Well,
something like that?
I think he was like
Oh, he's so under. He'll never hit
187
the-
last
he'll
year.
never
That was
hit
heavy
the
for him.
exactly.
Yeah, he'll never hit the weight cut.
No.
But it's,
So-
when you breathe, it's like
Yeah.
It's yeah, for sure.
There's
I
just
called
nowhere
that
else
actually.
for the
I
mass
called
to
it when
go.
it was happening.
Yep,
I was
I've
like,
seen it.
man, the fucking midsection, bro, control it, man, because you're so good. So if he does control it, is he beating him?
I say yeah.
If Keon doesn't improve on like the conditioning and like hardness, yeah.
You think he'll
I
beat
think
him?
so, yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
Because
We'll
I
see
think
what
Sean
happens.
did just lose because of that.
His midsection. That was it.
Yeah.
Because the condition wise, he smoked his ass.
Like I actually had him winning last year.
I did
Yeah.
too.
Even as it was going on, you still had him winning.
Yes.
Yeah, just because I think the dryness and like the conditioning was, I don't know, like if you grade it, it overpowered how good Keon's structure was.
Agreed.
If that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like,
Well, do you remember the year that Keon came in like a literal water buffalo and just horrible and they gave him last place?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that? And the next year he
Yeah.
like really got his shit together because he knew he couldn't do that shit no more. So Olympia will be very hard. Them judges you cannot miss. If you're Mr. Olympia and you get the title, I feel like it was a gift last year. He was like, hey man, you did just enough to win, but you better bring it next year. And I'm sure they're hard on him.
he is bigger though this year too. So like, I don't know. I'm excited to see him. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
he's a freak.
What about you guys follow physique at all or no?
Yeah, what about men's physique?
You think Ryan Terry's winning or no?
You think he's gonna come back?
Yeah. I'm gonna put Ryan Terry.
You think Ryan's winning? I don't know, man. I don't think so.
You know,
He just got gooed, bro.
Yeah, I was going to say
got
that.
you know that's gotta affect your mental in some capacity.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, do you see him and Brandon again as 1 and 2?
I
Or
don't
do you
think
see
Brandon's
Banks?
Brandon's not competing this year.
Oh, he's not?
No, he's not. He's not competing this year. I mean,
Second.
Brandon Henderson's not competing?
no, he's not gonna compete this year.
Wow. Okay. I know.
So why do you have? And this is just so you can school me a little bit.
Yeah.
Why do you have Terry in front of Banks? Anyone?
Because
Because I don't I don't know. Like I'm just
my opinion is that it's like bikini, bro. They don't want the same person winning every year. It's bikini, bro. It's bikini of the men's divisions. Like it's so subjective that you gotta ask yourself, do you think Ryan Terry did a good enough job as an ambassador to keep on the throne?
I think yeah.
You think he
I
did?
think he's prettier. I think he looks better. I think they want that face for physique, just like Jeremy Buendia, bro. I don't know. I just think Ryan's gonna stay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Brian was undeniable last year in terms of him beating Banks because of his structure. Banks is taller. I mean, I would agree that like taller men's physique guys sort of have an advantage if they could fill out their frame, because they're going to be wider in the shoulders. And then, when it comes to Banks, his fucking waist is like stupid. He's got like 28-inch waist, right? Now, Ryan Terry, I don't even think he's got a 28-inch waist. I think he's like 29, 30-inch waist. But just the structure that he brought up in his back, when he turned around, he was just way more conditioned.
Yeah.
And the detail was there
okay.
for him. But do I think that Banks can beat him? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think Banks could ever beat him again. I don't think he'll ever win again. Aaron Banks. I don't like his physique. I hate his physique.
Really?
I have probably fucking 10 people ahead of Aaron Banks, in my opinion. Boy, he's got no fucking legs, bro. Come on. Like,
Who gives a
you
fuck?
need to be
It's
fucking.
physique.
Yes. He's got no fucking legs, bitch. No, but you can't have no legs.
Yes, you can.
No, you
That's
can't.
why he won.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
yeah.
can.
Well, and then look what happened. He got destroyed the next year. So I don't know. Right? Whooped his ass. Come on.
What did he get last year?
He was third.
Second, third?
He was third.
Okay. Brandon.
Okay, yeah. So,
Okay.
I think that was more to humble him maybe. So maybe if he comes back, and I think he's changed his mindset a lot.
Yeah.
So Aaron Banks was like, nobody likes that guy in the industry. Like,
Yeah.
he's just not a good person. Like you could just tell.
Just because of his attitude and all that type of shit. But again, I was
changed.
okay. I was on that same road, or not same road, but same boat in terms of not liking him because of his attitude and the way that he portrayed himself and all that kind of stuff. Right. I feel like he definitely turned a new leaf. And then watching the new Men's Physique Radio with Alex Toplin. So you got Alex Toplin, you got Drew Cullen, and Aaron Banks. So they're running that one right there, and they're basically covering all the men's physique stuff. And they do a great job on their podcast, and it allows you to show the human side of Aaron Banks, right? Not just the fucking character that he portrayed when he was doing all that shit. And then just watching that, now I have a better understanding and respect for Aaron. Okay. So in that regard is kind of cool to see the human side. Mm-hmm. But
I think maybe he pulled like a Phil Heath. He's like, you know what? I'm doubling down on this shit. You want to call me an asshole? I'm just gonna go down. And everyone hated Phil Heath for such a long time. I actually respected the hell out of Phil Heath. To me personally, he's my favorite bodybuilder almost pretty much of all time.
That's your GOAT, right?
That's my GOAT. That's the one.
Who's your GOAT?
Favorite bodybuilder of all time.
Not favorite, GOAT.
Just go.
Just my GOAT.
best.
Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah. Me too.
Damn, I'm the only one against Phil Heath.
That's a
I don't
good
know.
one though. Like,
Dude, it's close. Ronnie is an absolute unit, right? But I think because Phil Heath has like a special place in my heart because that's when I first started really watching Olympia. It was like 2011, 12 is when I started watching. Every year I never missed. And then watching the Phil Heath and Kai Green, I was such a Kai Green fan. And then after 4 years, I wasn't a Kai Green fan anymore. I was like, bro, you didn't come to Olympia. I was so mad at him. And then after hearing Phil Heath speak about like how he just kind of embraced his role after Generation Hour, he's like, he didn't know that they were going to make him look like that in Generation Hour.
They made him the villain.
They made him the villain in that. He didn't know when he was recording it. But then as it came together, he was like, I saw the movie and he was like, fuck, like I was not expecting me to have that role, right?
The
like,
antagonist.
Exactly. But he's like, you know what? I embraced it and it worked for me.
Did you watch his documentary?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. That was good.
It was because it shows exactly what he said. It shows like a difference.
Yeah, it shows the human side of him.
So I'm not saying Aaron does. I just think you make a lot of mistakes too. Plus, I'm sure when you're coming up like he did and how fast he came up, you're going to be cocky.
That motherfucker, I mean, look at his fucking record, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
The dude has not came out of the top 3 since he started.
Nuts.
Or Aaron Banks. Well, I think he placed like 6 in his first fucking show.
Yeah, he's
but
crazy,
other than
bro.
that, it's just been like second or first.
That's just like a crazy physique, man.
Just nasty.
Yeah.
So I disagree. I don't know. I'm not impressed.
Dude, his midsection is
impresses
fucking
me
nasty.
more.
Ari's dope, but I mean, he's been around.
Ari, the guy
Arya
that,
Safai.
everyone's saying he might dethrone Ryan. Ari,
Arya Safai. He's
so many men's physique guys.
Exactly. He's the guy who won the Masters men's physique in
That guy?
2023.
No, I don't think it's him.
No, Ali.
Yeah.
You're
that's
talking,
right.
you're talking about Ali.
But he's 5'2".
Ali Bilal.
Is he 5'2"?
No, but he's like 5'5".
Yeah. But
So it's
He's
like
nasty though.
dude, his condition
He
is
you'll go first, call out.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's what I think. Plus his name is okay. So I think physique, man. There's 60 guys. Like there's gonna be guys that look amazing that should be a first call outsider and last time calls,
they're
because
gonna
it's physique, right? It's apples and oranges. Like
That's the same thing with classic, and the point goes around from saying that. Okay, I mean, you look at this list right here. Here's the fucking bodybuilders list. You got fucking barely 20
That's how
on
it should
here,
look.
if that. You don't even think you have 20.
19. There's
You know what I'm
19.
saying?
That's with Olympia's that
right, and there's guys that are qualified that aren't going to show up.
There's
Right,
3 guys probably not going.
You got 16 bodybuilders, and these are the guys who are the best in the world competing for that #1 fucking spot. There is no reason why we should have 60 motherfucking guys.
Is it because there's shows that top 2 qualify?
You know why?
because there's just more.
But there might just be more shows.
It's the money, bro. It's the money. It's the money.
And it bring more money.
Exactly. They want those pro shows. Think about the IFBB. This is how it works. Like you have to pay sanction fees, right? For every class. What is it, like $3,000 per class or something?
Something like that.
So
Two or three?
It was like $3,000 per class. So if you wanted to, if I was Holly Beck and I wanted to have class physique pro, I have to pay $3,000 for that, and then every master's class is $1,500. So guess where that money goes? To the IPB. So they're like, they want to increase the shows, but there has to be a limit. Like, so what do you guys think? They could do? Maybe like you got to win 3 shows to make an Olympia, or do that, guys? This is first. This is the top 10, and then after that you have to win 3 shows or something like that.
I feel like you should have. Well, I feel like all right, 1 and 2, maybe 1, 2, and 3 are already qualified, right?
Yeah.
Number 1, if you're Mr. Olympia, you can fucking you're automatically
Well, that's
qualified.
what they did. I think 3.
2 and 3, okay, you're automatically qualified for the following season. On top of that, I would say that you're going to have to make a run. And so if you won fucking 4 shows, you have priority. You know what I mean? You won 2 shows, you have priority over
So
the
you
guys
think
who
like
won 1
after
show.
the top 10, it should be like a kind of like a process of selection, like how many shows you won for that season, you get to go.
I would say that they got to. It's a point system of whoever won the most.
I don't know because then the problem with this sport is it is very toxic, and we all know it takes a lot of time off your life. Let's just be honest. And you compete
I'm not
all year
saying-
round.
yeah, absolutely.
So I love the idea of qualifying done, but there just has to be a limit to it, right? I'd rather see 15 of the best shows in the country and see that absolutely fucking stacked, and then that's what it is. But then you wouldn't see people winning all these shows, and it wouldn't be bodybuilding is growing. So, or how about this? This isn't even the fucking Olympia, right? You have a mini Olympia. You got to get out here.
I gotta take it.
Okay. Imagine there being like a mini Olympia, right? We're like, okay, this isn't the Olympia, but if you want to make it to Olympia, top 3 go. Olympia, you're automatically qualified. Anybody else needs to compete in this other thing, and the top 15 of that show makes it to the Olympia.
Kind of like a.
What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Because that makes sense. That makes sense, right?
Yeah, so let's say like 20 are for sure in.
Yep.
And then the rest of the guys, like, what kind of have to compete as a playoff kind of thing?
Something like that, yeah.
No, I think that's cool.
100%.
Yeah.
I would say something like that would make it more competitive.
Yeah.
and make people really like embrace the suck.
Exactly.
You know, and the suffering, because you know you don't have that fucking shot of 70 shows, 80 shows in the year to go out there and place first and get qualified.
Exactly. Well, that's why you don't see men's open bodybuilding shows every fucking weekend. Like, there's a few a month, and that's it. And if you don't qualify, you don't fucking qualify. And if you're Samson that wants to come collect some checks, you hit 3 or 4. If you're Nathan that wants to go win 3 or 4 shows and not show up,
Nathan competes like fucking
go take
all
the
year,
fuck,
like
go take the checks, bro.
9 shows.
I think that's the only way that you're going to be able to limit this is having a playoff system. But would they ever actually do it? But
I don't know.
They got to get annoyed by that. Do you want to sit through 60 posing routines for classic physique?
There's gonna be so many guys that are just fucking washed out. They're just washed out. They're not gonna see him. He might look better than the guys in the top 5, but he fucking was lost in the 60.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? So you think that's I don't know. Because do you think they're just going to let 60 competitors show up every year? And all these
I guess it feels like it's getting more and more now.
Every year
Because last year was 45 classic guys, and you said it's 60 now. Holy shit!
There's 60
Dude, you
something.
see the list?
It's gonna be 100 guys soon.
So, Big Serb, I don't know if you heard that, man. We're talking about a playoff system. Like, if you want to make it to Olympia, instead of there being 60 in the Olympia, there's like the top 3 go. The rest goes to like some kind of show that the top 20 go. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes
Like all the winners.
Yeah, that's the only way, but I don't think you can do that.
You don't think
It's
so?
too much.
Why?
I don't know, man. It's too confusing. I feel like they're gonna have to keep going and let them do it.
Yeah? Just keep going?
Yeah.
Just say, fuck it, 60 shows up. Okay, now, how do you judge it, though? Like, see, this is where, like, the political game kind of really gets in there. And that's why I don't like it. And that's what I'm trying to stop. Because if you got 60 people, you know, even if... How many? Look at what's her name, Patrick Moore, dude. If there was 60 men's open bodybuilders, do you think he would have been noticed? Like, no, but there was only 18 that showed up to that show, not maybe 17, and then he's like, "Wow, what the fuck?" He showed up on point. You're gonna get overlooked to 60 people. I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. If you don't have a name, you're not gonna do it. Like I don't know. That's
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there has to be something that they're gonna do. So I'm trying to think ahead here. Like, what could they do? Nothing probably right now, but
Nah,
Yeah, I don't know.
not right now.
crazy. I don't know, man. It's gonna be a amazing Olympia, man. How long have you guys been following this? How many years have you guys watched Olympia for?
I would say maybe 2011 or 12 for me.
Same. Yep, same. Yeah.
I mean, I've been
He's a little older than us.
I've been
Hold on.
watching since like 2003.
Oh my god.
2002.
Yeah.
Not
Like-
that much
like-
older than me.
Like when I went to, like I said, man,
Like 3
I
one
love Ronnie's my goat because, you know, I mean,
That's your
not
generation.
only is he a fucking 8-time, but at the same time, yes, he was my generation, and I got to meet him and like converse with him on the cruise and shit like that. And it wasn't, you know, your cruise, you're compact, you can't fucking go anywhere. I saw that dude in the gym every day.
Yeah.
And I bullshit with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like again, the first time that I saw him, I'm walking on the fucking treadmill, and you know, you're looking out. The boat's moving this way, and you can kind of see, as you know, I'm walking on the treadmill. I got my water right here, and it was almost like that Jurassic Park shit, right? I can see my water. It's like, and I look over, and it's the fucking largest man I've ever seen in my life, Ronnie, right here, in his fucking parachute Americana pants, straight up. You know, hey, what's going on, man? I was like, yo,
That's pretty good.
Mr. Olympia, what the
What year was that?
Like 2003, 2004.
Yeah, that's when
So
he
used
was
to like
huge.
huge.
He was
yeah.
Dude was massive, and I'm pretty sure. What's her name? Iris.
Kyle.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she was on the ship too.
Wow.
But I only seen her like maybe once or twice there, but she was fucking massive too. Obviously. But
So when, this is a small story. When I was like maybe like 5 or 6, there was just like, I want to say it was Jay Cutler. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I was like 5 or 6, maybe even before that. Maybe even it could have been during years. Like 10 bodybuilders came to like talk to the kids and everything. And one of them like ripped a phone book in half, and that's the only memory I have. And they were all bodybuilders. I don't know who did that back in the day, but it was in Loxahatchee, Florida. And it was crazy. It was the coolest shit I've ever seen. They were all bodybuilders, but I remember.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why like I wanted to get in bodybuilding so much, because I saw that. I'm like, this is so cool. So
I think I remember seeing a bodybuilder ripping a phone book on like YouTube a long time ago.
maybe I gotta look that up, dude, because that's
You might.
was it fucking
could've-
Anton?
I don't know. I would love to teleport back in time to figure out who that was, because I recognize all these guys now, you know. But no, man. What this has been a lot of fun, dude. How much time we got?
That's it. We're pretty much there. Yeah.
You guys are the best. You know, is there anything you guys want to talk about real quick before we go?
Yeah, I do.
Go.
ahead.
Send
I'm
it.
gonna take your money, man. That's all I gotta talk to you about, man. I hope Andrew wins this Olympia so I can fucking. If he wins, you gotta give me $2,000, bro.
No, listen, man. How do you get $2,000? Because then Hottie loses.
I'm saying,
That's
just
the
give it to me,
$500.
just because. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't ever believe he's ever gonna win. So if he wins it this year,
If he wins it this year, he's still getting $1,000, motherfucker. Right? I don't think he's going to.
Real quick, this isn't bodybuilding, but just because I know you do and you do, I don't know if you do. Who do you guys got this weekend for UFC?
Who's fighting?
Pereira, man.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Who's fighting?
Pereira and Roundtree.
Oh, I actually don't
Pereira's
follow them
nasty,
too.
bro.
Oh, you know, okay. All right. Well,
I watch
Sorry,
everyone. I just watch it for fun.
I'm
Okay.
with the UFC. Yeah.
He loves
That was
UFC.
great.
I got Pereira too.
Yeah.
That Roundtree guy does hit like a fucking.
Like
He does.
a fucking
it's you.
brick,
You can get
Khalil
caught. You
Roundtree?
can get caught.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get caught.
When does John Jones fight, or did he push it? Next year?
November,
He
yeah.
does not fight in November.
does.
Who's he fighting?
Stipe.
And he has the belt right now.
Honestly, I'm not going to
John
believe
Jones
it
has the
until
belt.
it's like a week out. I know they like announced it,
Yeah.
but like, you know, anything can happen. I hope it does.
He's got it.
Yeah.
Is
There's no way he loses.
Correct me
He's
if
got,
I'm-
he's got the current belt.
The heavyweight.
So
Who do
his
who
last
do
fight, he beat
Who do
him.
you got in that one?
John.
Yeah, I think honestly, I think
John,
he
bro.
handles Stipe.
Dude, I mean, fuck, dude.
No.
He didn't tear respect though.
Huh?
He tore respect.
Who did?
John Jones?
John. That's why he pulled out last.
Yeah,
last-
yeah.
He had surgery.
Oh, yeah, I
He
remember
tested.
that. Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that.
during
They
like
pull it off
during
the
like
bone.
training,
Isn't
right?
Stipe hurt though too?
Something.
Stipe's
but it wasn't
just
that
old.
bad. They're both old.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Yeah.
You ain't lying.
So coming from me, like I did tear my pec, but it would not prohibit me at all from fucking someone up. So I think John Jones.
He
got
just
this shit.
tore it like 7 months ago though.
Oh wow. Oof.
So it's yeah.
It's gonna be
It was about
rough.
a year.
I mean, honestly,
But he
dude,
has the best
John
medical
Jones was one of the nastiest. He is the nastiest motherfucker that I've ever seen. But you know, he would do some dirty shit though. You know what I mean? He's one of those. I'm gonna kick your fucking knee
yeah.
back. You know what I mean?
Or he's gonna kick-
But,
yeah.
but again, it's
Yeah,
it's still part of the rules. You know what I
UFC,
mean,
bro.
You're right. It's still part of the rule,
Knee,
which is
knee,
fine.
knee,
Man, but he don't fucking play. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is Roundtree's the guy who has not taken or has not done a takedown attempt
Neither
at
of them.
all.
Neither of them.
No,
Yeah.
Pereira's done one.
He's done one.
He's done
They
one.
won't. It'll end in.
Right.
Someone's getting knocked
so yeah, absolutely, somebody's getting fucking knocked out
all
for
hands,
sure.
yeah.
But here's the thing: you got Pereira, who is amazing hands, but he brings his hands down in his defense a lot.
Yeah.
And Roundtree
Yeah.
is a motherfucking monster.
He is.
He
No, no.
lost the fucking bet.
He is, but I think because there's going to
More
be.
about it, Mitch. Let me look it up.
I think just because there's going to be no takedown threat at all, like it's going to like, you know, that's how the kickboxers fight. They kind of
For sure.
fight with the hands down. I don't know if it does, I believe Roundtree kind of drops his hands too, though, right? Or
Roundtree can hit.
he can,
That
but he doesn't come at you. Like
Pereira
that.
is just so nasty, bro.
He's
Technical.
got
His
some
left-handed is
very,
stupid.
very technical, very
I agree.
great
See,
on the.
yeah, I agree.
And he's
I know these two.
like
Pereira.
probably 4 inches taller than him.
Yeah, true.
6'4".
And his counters are fucking
Who
nasty.
has the belt right now?
Pereira.
That's what I thought. He just got it, right?
Dude, he's defended he's
3 times.
fought in 6 championship fights in like 2 years.
He's definitely getting it. He's 100%. He's not losing. I've seen him fight too many times now. He's got it, in my opinion.
I mean,
I don't know
I
much
just-
about it, but I've seen a few of his fights. He's
I really want to see a good fight. That's it.
If you want to win a lot of money, put money on Roundtree against on the website. You'll win like 5-1.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So if I put $100 at that five,
Yeah.
wow, man, I'm
He's like, what?
He's
It
not-
happened.
He could, bro.
Yeah.
One person.
Just one hit.
I don't think John Jones ever losing though. I don't think he's ever losing.
No, he'll retire after this fight.
Yeah, you think?
He said so,
Yeah,
didn't he?
he's
He
done.
said he was
He'll be
done
done.
after this.
So this is his last fight.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, how many times has he,
Got hurt, come back, drug test, come
that
back.
he said, you know what, I'm gonna do this fight. He committed to a fight, and then something happens, and he pulls out. It's been like that for the last 5-6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fight games like that though, bro. You're training, you're sparring, you
Dude,
get hurt
exactly.
today, you know,
exactly.
So if I wasn't having a kid, I would go to Madison Square and watch that last fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's gonna be a big one. The tickets on that one must be just retarded.
Yeah, I went
Retarded.
2 years ago to Madison Square. I paid like $2,500 a ticket.
Wow. You guys see when Trump walks in and everyone just goes fucking crazy, bro?
I see
Like,
like 4 times live.
bro, crazy.
Yeah,
Like live in person.
live. Every time I
How
went,
is it? How is it?
They just start playing that fucking rock song.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's going on? And then you see him on the big screen. And everyone's like,
What's the last one you're into? He's like the Miami one? Yeah.
Does his little dance.
He was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
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 Dude, what a beast, bro. Like, yeah. Anyway. All right, man. Well, you guys are the freaking best, man. Thanks for coming. This was a super cool episode. Let's lock these bad boys in, man. You know, we got some money on this line, so I'm about to make some money. Actually, I'm probably gonna lose. I do not gamble for a reason. I always lose. I swear to God, I don't think I've ever won. The only thing I'm for sure about is that Derek's winning. So we might cut even.
You are so sure about that, bro.
We might cut even this season.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right, man.
All right,
Well,
bro, so
yo.
episode 20.5.
Duke, appreciate you.
20.5.
Tommy, appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Episode 20.5. Remember, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know when we're posting more of these videos. And we'll see you on the next one. Let's go.
Let's do it, baby.
Cool.